In this video, we're going to be doing an on-course review of the Callaway Rogue Pro. Let's go buzz around. Hit the ball! Hey guys, David Folk here, and on this channel we do Geek Speak videos and golf gear reviews just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. We're going to do an on-course review. I'm out here at Lakeview. This is a hole number 2 out here. I'm going to drop a ball right down here so we can get ready to hit this. We're going to give you some on-course review as well as some dry ball data, talking about some technology as we go through this review. So looking down at the ball here, it's going to have a squatty face. It's going to be a little bit more thin on the top line. The sole isn't super thin like a blade, but it's not chunky like a cavity back either. The offset isn't too scary. The chrome looks really nice. I like the way that looks. I am playing a Project X PXI 5.5, which is going to be 107 grams. I have a tendency to like lighter shafts. I don't know. It's just kind of the way it's going right now. So we're going to give this a whirl. This hole is going to be 331 from where I'm at. So we're going to hit a couple of shots here, see how she performs. And again, looking down at it, it looks nice. You know, it looks like it's going to give me some help, but also get out there as well. So let's go ahead, give it a hit. Off the face, it had a nice high click. I hit that center of the club face. That's going to be out there. It's going to be a good shot out there. You can kind of see I hit it smack dab in the middle. Let's go take a look, see where it ended up. All right, guys, out here at the Rogue Pro, you can see I found the fairway. I kind of hit a small little draw out there, but it felt really good off the face. I'm about 170 out or so. This is going to be kind of a knockdown 3/4 swing. Let's give this a try, see how it performs. Oh, I caught that way on the toe. That's drawn around way too much. At the right distance though, I think. Let's go up there, take a look, see where it ended up. All right, guys, out here at the Rogue Pro, we can see here is my ball going to be right there. There is the pin over there. Not the best draw. I overcooked it way too much. I had pretty close to the right distance for that 3/4 swing. I'm just past the front of the green, so it's not necessarily the worst shot, but over the green here, the slope is going to be uphill with the chip, so it's not going to be the worst shot in the world, but it's definitely not where I would expect it to be out of the fairway 175 with a 3/4 swing. So let's go ahead, try it on hole number 3. We'll do a rough test of this, and then we'll talk about some technology. All right, guys, out here, hole number 3, we're going to give the Rogue Pro here a hit out of the rough. We're going to smush it down there. About 185. This is the longest rough I could find out here in the wintertime. So let's give this a hit. The green itself is pretty small, slopes from back to front, so trying to get this to stick on is going to be next to impossible. I might hit it short and then let it roll on. We'll have to see how that goes here. All right, good swing. Good swing. That came out really nice. Little bit of a draw from the left side. Looks like I pushed it just a pinch there, but that came out really, really good from the rough. I was actually pretty impressed. Let's go up there, take a look, see where it ended up. Well, out here at the Rogue Pro, you can see there is where I ended up. There is the flag stick over there. Overall, I'm actually pretty impressed with how well this turned out. That is exactly the distance that I was hoping to get out of this club from the rough. You know, basically, again, landing it on the front and then making sure it doesn't trickle off the back. That's really the secret to this green and this hole here, to really get your par and move on, even though it's pretty short. So where it's at, that should be a pretty easy chip, kind of on the line, on the fault line, and then hopefully make my par and then move on. So let's hop over here to the par 3. It's going to be the 3/4 swing from the par 3. But first, let's talk about some geek speak. All right, guys, let's get a little geek speak. Geek speak about the Rogue Pro irons. The biggest feature that they're going to have is going to be the thinner 360 cup face technology. It has their bars here for stability and helping dampening sound. It looks very similar to the Epic Pro if you guys have tried that. The sole is just a pinch wider than that. But overall, it has a very squatty face, similar to the Epic Pro, a little bit more offset. From what I've read and what I've seen with my testing, it has a little bit more spin producing than the Epic Pro, but overall, it looks very, very similar to that. So if you guys were maybe dissatisfied with the Steelhead Pros, maybe these are going to be an option for you. Or if you wanted to get the Epic Pros, but the price tag was too high, maybe this will be an option for you as well. We're going to be out here hole number 4. This is going to be 180-ish, pins in the front. Wind's helping just a little bit there. So maybe 175 or so. It's going to be about a 3/4 swing. Let's see how we can do here. It looks really good. I really like the way it looks. I like the PXI shaft with it. It looks really sharp. Let's give it a try here. Pushed it out there just a pinch to the left. Let's go up there, take a look, see where it ended up. I don't think it's going to be on the green, but who knows? Let's go take a look. All right, guys, out here at the Rogue Pro, you can see I ended up just to the left of the green over here, facing the green. Overall, it wasn't a bad strike. I actually felt really good. I just pushed it a little bit over here, so the result is a pretty easy chip. It does slope from back to front and from left to right, so it's going to be a little runner out there. So you got to kind of be delicate with it, but overall, that's a good result. It felt good. The flight was actually medium to medium low with that 3/4 swing, so I was pretty happy with how it looked as it took off in the flight pattern that I had. So let's hop over here to hole number 5, which is going to be the par 5. But first, let's take a look at some dry ball data. All right, guys, out here at the Rogue Pro, you can see I ended up on the front part of the green. There is the pin back there. Overall, 3 good strikes. One was a little bit more of a draw, as you saw over there in the rough, but overall, it turned out to be, on the green. And 3, 2 putt for par because it's pretty far away. The Rogue Pro is a solid club. Let's hop over here and wrap up and talk about how it performed overall in this review. Conclusion on the Callaway Rogue Pro. It is a really solid looking club. It's very similar to the Epic Pro. I wouldn't necessarily be able to distinguish a difference if I didn't know which one was which. The looks, you can tell the difference, but if I just set one down and set the other one down and wasn't told which one it was and I didn't know the difference, I would say negligible. This one may be a smidgen more clicky than the Epic Pro, but overall It's a really good sounding, really good feeling club. It does offer workability. It does offer a little bit more forgiveness. It's that player improvement, so the loft isn't as jacked as the Rogue is. So overall, it's a solid club. It's one of those that if you guys are looking in the market, let's say you guys are looking at the M3 or something along those lines, this would definitely be in competition with that. I look forward to hearing your comments down below. Have you guys tried these out? What would you compare them to? How do you think they feel compared to, say, the M3s or something along those lines? I look forward. Post those comments down below. And of course, guys, while you're down there, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll chat with you next time.